Today I'm going to explain how thoughtful gestures can transform your marriage. Welcome to the Dr. Wyatt Show, where the mission is to resolve your resentments and rekindle your love. I'm your host, Dr. Wyatt Fisher, a licensed psychologist specializing in couples counseling. If you want more communication in your relationship so that you have less fights and more love, download my app today, Keep the Glow, KTG, wherever you get your apps. And be sure to follow me on social at Dr. Wyatt Fisher. So today we're talking about how to transform your marriage through thoughtful gestures. Now, most people are familiar with thoughtful gestures. It's one of the top love languages. Acts of kindness is another way to say the same phrase. A lot of people desire this in their relationship. And today I'm going to go through 3 unique ways to consider how thoughtful gestures can transform your marriage. Number 1, think about the concept of one eye in, one eye out. What that refers to is a lot of us are either 2 eyes in or 2 eyes out. 2 eyes in means we're self-absorbed. We get focused on us. We get focused on our life. We get focused on our needs, and we lose track of our partner. That's 2 eyes in. That's when we get self-absorbed. Some of us lean that way. Some of us naturally have a drift toward being 2 eyes in, and that's a problem. It's hard to be thoughtful when you're 2 eyes in because you're only thinking of your world and your needs. Other people are 2 eyes out. And what that means is they get consumed with their partner's world only and what their partner needs only, and they lose track of themselves. And that's also not helpful or sustainable. So you also don't want to be 2 eyes out. So the goal is one eye in, one eye out. And what that means is you're tracking yourself, how you're feeling, what your needs are, what's going on in your life, while you're also tracking your partner's needs, your partner's world, your partner's preferences. And because of that, you're becoming more mindful of them, and then that can influence your thoughtful gestures. So that's one eye in, tracking yourself, while you're also tracking your spouse. And again, that's where thoughtful gestures can flow out of. Number 2, soft skills. Men, this one is for you. Think about your wife for a moment. Most women really appreciate soft skills. And soft skills is usually what they bring to the marriage. Not always, but on average, it is true. Women are really skilled, really talented at soft skills. And soft skills refers to empathy. It refers to social sensitivity. It refers to being thoughtful. It refers to being kind. It refers to putting themselves in someone else's shoes. It's all these soft relationship skills. Most women are good at it. Most women are naturally talented at it. A lot of men, it's a growth area for them. And when their wife brings up these soft skills, hey, honey, I wish you would listen to my feelings more. Or, hey, honey, I wish you would notice when I'm stressed and tend to me a little more effectively when I'm not having a good day. Or, honey, I wish you would send me a text and ask me how my day is going and follow up with me on things that are going on in my life. These are all soft skills that they're requesting. And what a lot of men do is they scoff at that. And they'll say, what? That's ridiculous. I'm not a woman. How can I provide those things? Get over it. Give me a break. A lot of men judge and dismiss their wife's desire for soft skills. So men, if you want to excel in thoughtful gestures to transform your marriage, that's one way to do it. Stop judging your wife's desire for soft skills. Instead, inquire about the soft skills, learn about those soft skills, and then start providing some of those soft skills as thoughtful gestures. So for example, let's say that your wife says to you, I wish you would be more empathetic when I vent from my day instead of giving me solutions. And maybe you hear that and you're not quite sure what she means. You're not quite sure what empathy even looks like. So inquire. What does empathy look like to you? What kind of phrases are you looking for me to say? What kind of things should I do to help you feel supported to be empathetic? If I were to be more empathetic, how would that look to you? How would I act different? Ask her those questions. That's you inquiring about soft skills. That's you respecting her desire for soft skills. And then whatever she says, practice it. Try it out. It's going to feel awkward. It's going to feel out of your comfort zone, but who cares? Everything feels awkward and uncomfortable when you first start it. But remember, the more you practice it, the more you're going to be able to provide those soft skills that she's looking for. And that's one of the most powerful ways that you can provide thoughtful gestures, because it's for the soft skills she's looking for. So men, that's your homework assignment. Ask your wife how you can become better at these soft skills that she desires. Maybe she wants you to become a better listener. Maybe she wants you to become more sensitive. Maybe she wants you to become more empathetic. Who knows? Ask her how you can become better with her relationally. And then whatever she tells you back, try to work on it to get better, because that's you providing thoughtful gestures and the way she desires it, which is soft skills. When was the last time you went to a marriage conference? The last time you spent an entire day on your relationship? When was the last time you learned how to resolve your resentments and rekindle your love? Well, now's your chance. Attend my live marriage conference, the Total Marriage Refresh, in Dallas, Texas on October 13th. Seats are limited. This is my conference I've been providing for 10 years. It's one of my favorite things to do because I'm with couples all day long, helping them build up their relationship. You're going to learn how to communicate better, how to resolve your resentments, how to share power, how to stay in love, and the list goes on and on. So if you want to join me, if you want to be there and have me teach you step by step how to build your relationship, you don't want to miss it. Go to the show notes and click the link, and I hope to see you there. Number 3 is hard skills. Most men are talented and skilled at hard skills. And hard skills refers to working hard, grinding it out, providing for their family, taking care of the lawn, taking care of the cars, repairing the things that are broken around the house. Those are hard skills. And again, most men are talented at hard skills, and they want to feel appreciated. They want to feel acknowledged for those hard skills. They want to feel like you notice them and that you care about those hard skills. And a lot of women scoff at those hard skills, and they think, yeah, okay, that's great that you're doing that, but what about my emotional needs? What about you tending to me with my feelings? What about you empathizing? So they dismiss the hard skills because they want the soft skills. So ladies, if you're listening to this right now, increase your appreciation for the hard skills that your husband provides. Increase your awareness of the hard skills your husband provides. Inquire more about the hard skills. Ask him more questions. What do you enjoy about your car? What's it like taking care of the lawn? What do you enjoy about cutting the grass? What's it like for you to repair things around the house? What about that do you enjoy? Ask him more about his job. What's it like earning income for our family? What makes you enjoy that so much? How does it feel being the provider for us? Now, he may share some stressful things as well, as far as the pressure it creates, the weight on his shoulders, and this is assuming he is the primary breadwinner, which he may not be. You may be in a relationship where both of you are working full time. Inquiring and asking him about his experience in those hard skills is a first step, because you'll get to understand more how he's wired, what lights him up, why he does those hard skills, why those things feel natural to him. And then once you hear more about why he does it, where his motive comes from, what it's like for him, then you can start expressing more appreciation for those hard skills, because he wants to feel appreciated. Just like you, ladies, want your soft skills to be honored, he wants his hard skills to be honored. And if you think about it, it's the perfect complement. You have the soft skills and the hard skills. You need both to live a healthy relationship. You need provision. You need income. You need a house over your head. You need clothes on your back. You need things fixed around the house. And you also need warm relationships where you are tuning into each other and providing sensitivity, providing empathy. So the soft skills and the hard skills are the two core ingredients for a healthy relationship. So respect them. Respect both of those. And that's one of the best ways, ladies, for you to express thoughtful gestures is by appreciating more and thanking more and showing more gratitude for your husband's hard skills. And I can relate to this because in my marriage, I've been the primary breadwinner for the majority of our relationship. My wife just entered the workforce about 3 years ago. We've been married for a little over 25 years. So for about 22 years, I was the only breadwinner. And I can remember a lot of times feeling like, man, I wish my wife appreciated more my hard skills. I wish she acknowledged them more. I wish she could understand them more and just express more appreciation. And there were many times that she wished I expressed more interest and curiosity around her need for soft skills, and that I would appreciate those more and excel more in providing those soft skills. So I know how that feels, and she knows how it feels. And I'm sure you know how this feels. So that is how thoughtful gestures can transform your marriage. Number one, practice being one eye in and one eye out, where you're tracking yourself while you're also tracking your partner, and that can influence the thoughtful gestures that you do. Number two, men, increase your curiosity and skill set around soft skills for your wife. That's a wonderful, thoughtful gesture. And three, ladies, provide more appreciation and curiosity around the hard skills that your husband provides. Thank you for listening to the Dr. Wyatt Show podcast. For my free PDF on 4 steps to better communication, click the link in the show notes. Be sure to download that today. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment and I'll respond back. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, be sure to leave a review and share this episode with one other person today to pay it forward. Remember, your marriage is alive. If you care for it and nurture it, it will grow. If you deprive it and neglect it, it will wilt and die. The choice is up to you. Take care.